Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now the Bulls in transition. The pull-up J. It's hauled in by the Heat. An 8-point differential. And here's Butler outside. And Bryant pulls it down.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Miami calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Hero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Tucker brings a double team. Green for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
DeRozan with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bryant from behind the arc. From deep three-point range. That shot off the mark. And Miami will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And it's blocked by Vucevic. It's a one-on-one situation. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Hero. From about 16, first shot won't go.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck. And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Pass to Adebayo. Tucker inside, working on Green, and Tucker gets it to go.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Here's D. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 6.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Driving to the basket. D can't get it to go.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Butler can't get it to go.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously, that's dragging the whole team down.
Here's Bryant. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Oh, and Bryant with a block. They retain possession. Tries again. And Tucker lays it in.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Here's D. He's guarded by Lowry. D making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Chicago leading. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's D. And it's off from 3-point range. And the Heat shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Outside Butler. Left side Tucker. It's stolen by Green. From deep, here's Vucevic. And that's not going to go. And so it's Chicago, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Martin in at the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Left block shot on the way. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Ball against Lowry. Bryant outside. Here's Green. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Stacks with the quick on quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire, be fair. At least I'm tired hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play lumberner, JJ for governor.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And as the Lakers enter the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. DA, take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. There were some skeptics when the Lakers first hired Frank Vogel to be their head coach. There are fewer of them.
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Lakers, they've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that...
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
LeBron passes to Westbrook and finished off by Westbrook.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's O'Neal. No good there. And the Lakers going the other way now. And Westbrook, here we go. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich over Davis, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
LeBron against Bogdanovich. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Conley's shot is off.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here's Davis for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Mitchell, and to get open is Bogdanovich.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Johnson. Not going to go that time. And Utah the other way now. Shoots the 3. Conley's shot is off.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. From downtown. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
Here's Conley, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. Utah shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one, and he makes the first.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there. Also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for O'Neal. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
James has a 2-pointer. Rebound, Utah.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And they take the lead. Mitchell's got 11.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Davis down low, covered by Mitchell, and it's Davis missing.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Nice shot by Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Monk, the pass to James. Here's Anthony. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Excellent hustle from Bogdanovich. He really makes an effort to crowd shooters as they go up. Wants to bother the shot. That's good defense.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball.
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Anthony out there with Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way, as our view. Thank you.
Boy, that's just a strong play by LeBron, winning the rebound and sending it right back up.
Now the pass to come. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game.
You know, 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Here's Conley. Westbrook with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. That's why he plays with such passion.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Here's James, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Energy is important on the defensive end, and Davis provides it in spades.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Feeds to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Conley. Gabe passes to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Johnson kicks to Davis. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Utah. Whiteside's checked in. That one goes in. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Here's Johnson, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. 1:19 left now here in the second. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Here's Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Bradley against Mitchell. Back to Westbrook. He tries for 3. Kicks it out to Bradley to the middle. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. Clock at 4. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Conley with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. The Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They double team Conley. Whiteside dishes to Conley. Back to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Poke loose. Davis. That one good for 2. He's got 10.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 1 steal. What did you think about Utah?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Augustine against Conley. The feed to Bogdanovich. Can't cash in from close range.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Pass to Davis. Gobert with the block. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Jazz leading by 3. Conley, the pass to Gobert. That one drops for him. Gobert's got 6.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one. Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Lakers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. To the paint. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. Anthony right side. Stolen by O'Neal. To the inside. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Anthony on the wing. Westbrook passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Conley. Jazz passing it around. And he drives in. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 11.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
And now Utah, fast break. Conley leading the charge. For 3, Mitchell. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
That shot wide open. Davis has got 17 now.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Conley gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Timeout called the Lakers. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
For Johnson. Horton Tucker comes in for Anthony, and it's Avery Bradley in for Monk. The Jazz also changing it up. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And Taylor Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 6. Mitchell draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 7. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
James with a deep 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention and breaks down the defense with the pass.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And O'Neal with the block. It's stolen by Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 19 points.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him. He's giving you his entire package right now.
And Davis sends it back. Back to Westbrook. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Westbrook's got 12.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have a reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Davis. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 7. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And he overshot that one, missing. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Lakers.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Conley. And the layup falls. Conley's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
He had a nice open look right there. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead. Now off the inbound and finished off by LeBron.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Then there's Howard. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. It's good.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Here's Mitchell. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Finished off the break. O'Neal's got his first points in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in to the right side. There's O'Neal with the three. And Utah another.
Their effort today, terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
No good from Howard.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Can't connect from short range. Lakers trail by 13. Anthony with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And that one's good, Anthony.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Stolen by Conley. Gay left side. Back to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley, the pass to Pascal. LeBron with some nice deep. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Westbrook finds Howard. Here's Anthony. The shot comes out. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Reeves gets the bucket.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Jazz leading by 11. Outside Conley. Pass to Pascal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Out left of the wing. 5 on the clock. And here's Conley outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the left wing. Howard, the pass to Reeves. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here's Conley outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one drops for him. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Bob pass to Gay. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's LeBron, and the layup is good.
You know, LeBron in the paint, I think, is major trouble for just about every defender. He can power his way to the basket, or he can pass you into being dizzy.
And the Jazz call time here. They're up by 14. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can.
Boy, that raw explosiveness of Westbrook fully on display there. When he sees the lane, he gets to it hard and fast.
He hits both from the stripe. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Conley feeling it out. Chalk up 2 there. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Mike Conley.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Davis. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley into the lane, and Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Conley. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Anthony. It's LeBron with the drive. And the dunk by LeBron.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Back to Conley for 3. And no good that time. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
And, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Here's House. Off target.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
And so it's you.
Thanks very much, Rudy.
David, thank you as always. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is
MC and my people call me Milk. When I'm busting up a party, I feel no guilt.